Wow. So we had a TikTok influencer who was an illegal immigrant, but was in some type of system, um, educating his followers on how to deceive the American people and the state and local and federal laws. I mean, I get scrutinized for small things on social media. And the powers that be, who monitor my content. Wow. How about that? So this guy had millions of views and followers, was making money from social media, was squatting was squatting in a house, was receiving government assistance, uh, and then educating people and influencing them to come to the United States and how to live for free and how to squat and how to tell them to break into people's houses and how to apply for free money and free assistance and bragging all this way and saying he doesn't have to work. Wow. What a burden on the American people. So it's no secret that we have people who absolutely need that. And then and it's common knowledge as well, that there's plenty of people who can work and who do not need that and are receiving that assistance. Now, multiply that times the immigration, the border immigration being wide open, flooding our system, right? Um, and then what happens to the system when it's so overwhelmed? Well, typically it's going to crumble. The cookie's going to crumble. That means the people who need it, there's not going to be enough money in the pool. And where's that going to come from? When there's no more money, there's no more money. That's just how it's going to happen. You've seen welfare reform, right? And it was just a trimming to welfare over the last 10 or 20 years. Now, can you imagine what it's going to be like, not this year, but the following year when they're balancing budgets and reconcile when there's 4 or 10 million illegal immigrants and regular immigrants on the system? They're all not going to find their way immediately and hit the home run of American dream. When the American dream starts at the bottom on how can you rob the American people and the system to survive. Yeah, that's this is only the surface of that. Wow. You think inflation's high now? It can only spin out of control. Yeah, think about that. So you need the system to help you, and then you have 10 million or 20 million, or just pick a number, of people who do not belong on the system but are getting the system benefits, and then on top of that, robbing American people of their hard earned ways of life. Say they have a rental property or home, and you come home and there's people living in it, and they're getting free electric and free food and free phone, all from your government, allowing it. But you're the guy who's paid the taxes, paid the mortgage, kept the upkeep. Yeah, some crazy, crazy, crazy things. But yeah, to social media, people should have flagged his account instantly as soon as they start hearing how to defraud the government and federal systems. He should be instantly on the watch list, right? Instantly. If I say the wrong thing, I'm instantly flagged, or my content gets a little yellow mark for uh, things like that. But yeah, should be a lot more accountability for social media. For terroristic threats, terrorists, violence. That they watch me, and I'm not even nowhere near on the aspects of telling people how to go steal electricity or go into any store and steal what you want because there's no repercussions. I think you're going to see that change real fast. What's going to happen is all the hardworking people are going to move out of those states because they're not being taken care of for their tax dollars. And then that state's going to be stuck with a bunch of squatters and people who don't work, who will eventually bankrupt those systems. It's just like these towns that had these big factories going back in the day, and when the factories pull out, that town and city crumbled. When all the hardworking, tax-paying, law-abiding people exit your city in your town, and then you're left with the people who are just going to bankrupt your system. You should have made changes faster. Thanks for watching.